This is Rory Singh from the PowerhouseMarketer.com. Today I'm just doing a quick video in regards to the USI Tech. USI Tech's been around for a while, but apparently they're having some issues in Spain. Okay, Spain has their own body of government, like the SEC, right? Like the SEC in the US. They call it something else. They call it the CNMV. Okay, it's Spain's version of the SEC. Okay, so it's a body of government in Spain that pretty well controls opportunities that offer investments and ROI, so securities offerings, etc. Okay, this video is not to bash USI Tech or the idea of crypto. This video is just to give you some enlightenment as to what should you do next. Okay, because a lot of you guys that may watch this video a lot of you fell in love with the idea of crypto. Okay, crypto. Here's the thing: government doesn't like these deals. I'm not saying right on government, right? I'm not saying that, guys. I'm not saying these type of things. What I want to let you know is the government would probably see these type of videos anyway. Maybe they'll see Rory Singh trying to enlighten and help his fellow man or woman out there, fellow marketers. Government doesn't care about you guys. Okay, government knows that a lot of us know this, right? Maybe you know this right now. The government doesn't care about you. Government doesn't like opportunities like USI Tech. Doesn't like opportunities like BitConnect. Okay, do you know why the government doesn't like these opportunities? Some people may know why, but I'm thinking some people don't know why. Some people, okay, forget about some people. We'll talk about the government. Why would the government not like USI Tech, an opportunity like USI Tech? Why do you think? Most likely, government doesn't like it because a lot of people love the idea of USI Tech, right? Right from the start. I know they got in trouble back in December in the US. It's all started back just before Christmas or at the beginning of December, right? Beginning of December 2017 in Texas. Always happens. Something always starts up in Texas, right? We had the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? The movie. Okay, let me get back to this. Some of you guys probably pulling an axe out, want to chase me down the road by this point in time, wondering what the hell do I have conjured up for this video. Well, what I have conjured up for this video is the government doesn't like it because it works, guys. It works. Even though, deep down, I know that opportunities like USI Tech and BitConnect, money's made on the recruitment side of things. But the thing is, okay, some may argue. I don't want to argue about if it is or if it isn't, right? I've seen people make a lot of money in the beginning with these two deals, USI Tech and BitConnect. I like to use them as examples because they're great examples. They're great examples because the companies were huge. At one point in time when they had, the great majority of people, I think, were coming out of the US. Americans love the idea of crypto. I know we've got people all over the world. We've got some guys with some huge channels out there bashing Americans. But the thing is, the great majority of investors seem to be coming out of the U.S. because, you know, people in the U.S., most people in the U.S. and especially in Canada, right, have jobs. Not everyone has jobs, but the great majority of the population has jobs. So they have, you have room for opportunity in these two countries, because you have jobs, and we've seen people come into these two countries dirt poor, being immigrants, right? We heard stories of people who became who were dirt poor, started like a banana business, right, as an example, and became multimillionaires. Some guy had a banana business, and he started out with a couple carts, started out with one broken down cart, started selling bananas in the USA. I think it was New York City, in the market area. Eventually he did so well in business, he got a new cart, and then even a better cart, and then eventually he had like an old van, an old beat up van, and then eventually he had like a straight truck, right? We call them straight bodies over here in Canada. You know, just a big square truck with a huge cab on the back. and then eventually he got a couple trucks, and then eventually he had a fleet, and then eventually he did so well in the banana business. The guy started a chain of supply shops throughout the U.S., right? Immigrant, dirt poor. But what was going on between his two ears was something that wasn't going on with the great majority of people. So these places, you have opportunity if you are in Canada and in the U.S. And that's why, because a lot of people can come here and start at minimum wage, right, in Canada and in the U.S., and work your way up the corporate ladder, or maybe you are a blue-collar worker. There's ladders over there, blue-collar corporate ladder, right? And you could get... You know what I'm trying to say here. Hopefully you know what I'm trying to say here. So the people in the U.S. and Canada, the great majority of people in the U.S. and Canada have jobs, so they have access to money, they have access to credit cards, so they can openly invest. So a lot of them in Canada, in the U.S., were investing in opportunities like USI Tech, BitConnect, and even these type of things are still happening up to now. A lot of opportunity seekers in the U.S. and Canada are still bending over backwards trying to get into opportunities, saying, hey, we don't want Americans, we don't want Canadians. In truth, the system owners want you, because they know that the great majority of investment, they're thinking about their pocket, they're thinking about their bank accounts, and they know that the great majority of people who have money in the States and Canada can afford to invest in their deals. Okay, so this video is not to even bash on these greedy system owners out there that really don't care about you either. I know we're saying like the government doesn't care about you, but I'm going to say that I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the system owners don't care about you either. I mean, hopefully you understand that no one really cares about you. You have to care about yourself. Okay, no one cares about you. Government doesn't care about you, and the system owners don't care about you. So you need to care about you. So what is this all about? What's this video all about? Government doesn't like these type of opportunities like USI Tech because of the idea. The idea sells easily because the great majority of people, the masses, heard about Bitcoin. They heard about the value of Bitcoin. They heard that back in the day, when Bitcoin came out, you could buy Bitcoin for like pennies, right? Or a penny or whatever. I didn't do all the research on Bitcoin, but I know it was quite cheap. And now like it went up to like a lot of money, and then it came back down, right? But it still holds a lot of value compared to like the US dollar. So everyone and their grandmothers seem to know this. A lot of people are investing, are trying to figure out how the hell do we invest into it, right? So a lot of people are buying into the idea of easy money, right? So the government knows this, and they know that even though it's recruitment revenue being created, right? And because I've seen a lot of people making money with USI Tech, I've seen a lot of people making money with BitConnect before they ended up in trouble back in December in Texas, before it all started, right? With that one cease and desist order in Texas. Before all that, people were making money, but whether it was recruitment money or not, they were making money. Government didn't like that idea. They don't like that idea of the little man getting freedom, right? They don't want you to have freedom. So that's what you really need to understand. If it's fire your boss, if you want to live on the beaches of the world, my friend, if you get some value from this video, it doesn't matter where this information's coming. Once this information can serve you, and I'm pretty damn sure that this information can serve you if you have some common sense, and if you have intuition, which, everyone does have these two things. A lot of people will ignore these two things, but you know what I'm telling you is true. In your heart, you know that it's true. So I'm honestly going to say that this information can damn well serve you. So the government doesn't like these type of opportunities. So I don't think you can go out and market these type of opportunities. So if it's fire your boss, what the hell can you do to get your freedom? What can you do? Well, number one, it starts with your mindset, right? You got to get into personal development. All leaders are readers. Even the leaders that were pushing USI Tech, even up to now in Spain. You think the heavy hitters in Spain are not readers? They've learned how to free their mind, right? To get to the point of they're able to sponsor and recruit people over and over and over. But the great majority of people who are going to join these deals, they don't want to do that. They want to earn passive income. But the thing is that, the government still don't like that idea. Small guy earning passive income. So these things were working. However they were working, right? However they were working, they were working. That's what I'm trying to say here. So that's why. So what can you do with this information that I'm sharing with you? Hopefully you know these things by now, that the government doesn't care and the system owner doesn't care. What can you do? Then you should care, my friend. I think you should start caring about yourself. So what does that mean? What do you do for yourself now? Well, either you stick with your job, right? And you retire, and hopefully that works out after that point in time, or you free yourself online. So how the hell can you free yourself online? Well, you can't just join any deal. Can't just join any deal and just get rich. No matter how good it sounds, just by joining some deal. Can't just join a deal and sit back and wait. People who wait, those are the people that get hit by the tsunami, right? You don't want to be one. There are people just staring out in the ocean, wondering, wow, look at that. You don't want to be one of these people. You want to be the person who's going to work, number one, on their mindset. Number two, you want to be the person, the guy or girl who's going to learn the skill sets of a marketer, right? And then number three, you want to plug into a system that'll teach you how to do all this stuff and even how to influence people. Because if you can't influence anyone, some people can't even influence their own family and their own friends, right? They don't know how to do that because no one's going to listen to them. You've got to learn the skill set, right? So how do you do all that stuff? You go lower below this video. There's a link in the description, a very powerful system that the system owner, most likely the leaders that you're following, have a lot of respect for the system owner lower below. You're going to meet him after you take the first step, right? System owner below is a Powerhouse Marketer, okay? And he is a huge influencer, and he has taught over 300,000 students online already how to influence, and most likely some of them came into USI Tech when it was new and was blowing the doors right off of USI Tech, okay? So don't get left behind. You don't want to get stuck at your job until you're old and gray and don't have any energy, right? You want to, you don't want to die with the music still in you, right? I heard the late, great Dr. Wayne Dyer say that. I heard a guy come one time and said, Dr. Dyer, Wayne Dyer, personal development speaker, trainer. You should look him up if you've never heard of him. Hopefully you've heard of him, especially if it's make money online and fire your boss. Dr. Dyer did not die with the music in him. He did die. That's why we call him the late, great Dr. Dyer, right? But he enjoyed life. He got to the point where he was like a child walking around, enjoying, in awe. He was experiencing the best that he could experience. He was shit happy. He did not die with the music. He got to experience life with the music still in him while he was alive. So Dr. Dyer did not die. So I heard this guy say that the other day. That's bullshit. Die with the music still in him. No, he didn't. So you don't want to die with the music still in you. You want to go lower below. You want to click that link. You want to take the first. You want to do yourself a favor. You don't have to listen to me. If whatever you're doing is working for you, keep doing it. Okay. I'm not here to tell you what to do. That's just what I would do, because I've already experienced it, okay? Click the link, don't click the link. It's your deal, it's your call. Whatever decision that you make, hopefully it's the best decision that you can make for yourself. Again, my name is Rory Singh from the PowerhouseMarketer.com. Have yourself an awesome day now.